guys, we made it to Oakland. Pretty nice out here. First time being in Oakland. I've only been here once, but it was like outskirts, and it was for Rodolfo's Mustang. Now I guess it's my turn to possibly pick up a car in Oakland. What's going on, guys? So I'm actually gonna interrupt this video today. I was gonna show you guys a video of going to the most expensive gas station in America, which I'm still gonna do, but I just want to tell you guys a little story that I had, which it really bummed me out. Like, man, I was so fucking mad. I know the last video was me talking about the 2022 BRZ, if it was worth upgrading, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking around. One dealership quoted me $5,000 over MSRP for a white premium, not even unlimited. So that one I didn't do. So obviously I didn't go with that one. And I found one in Oakland. It was 31 with some change, so pretty much around MSRP to a little bit less than MSRP. Give them my information, you type it out on their website. They called me the next day, and the guy was like, yeah, we have it in stock, and yeah, you can take a look at it if you want to. You can even test drive it. And I was surprised. I was like, okay, I don't really hear too many people actually test driving it. Probably heard one guy out of the forums group. So I was like, yeah, put me for 3 o'clock, 3:30, I'll be there, and everything's good, right? I plan to get off work early, drive there. Takes like an hour to get to Oakland, and not even 30 minutes later, I get a call again from the same dealership, and it's a girl calling, and it's the same thing again. Just like, hey, we got your information. We got your information. Are you still interested in the BRZ? And I was like, yeah, you guys already called me not that long ago to schedule an appointment. Is everything good? And she was like, oh, my bad, we didn't know that someone already called you. And at that time, that's when I'm like, you know what, I'm actually planning on getting off work earlier. I'll be there around 1:30 to 2 o'clock. So she ends up updating it, and once again, the conversation is done, and not even 20 to 30 minutes later, another one calls me, and it's the same stuff, and I'm just like, hey, like, you guys already called me. You guys, don't have to keep calling me. Like, I already talked to 2 other people. The appointment's there. Pick up my girlfriend, and we head over there. And it takes like about a little bit over an hour because I needed gas. And when I get there, randomly they had a Lamborghini Gallardo there, but there's a guy there's a sales rep talking to this other guy, and I'm like, hey, I'm here for a test drive for a BRZ, and the guy's like, oh, well, we don't have one. And I'm like, well, yeah, you do, you guys called me, I'm scheduled for a test drive. And he's like, yeah, we don't have one. And I'm like, you guys have one? And the guy's like, yeah, we don't have one. We don't plan on getting one until like December. And I'm like, like, what? You guys called me? Like, literally, you called me 3 times. And I'm thrown off when he says we're not gonna have one until December, because I'm like, you guys literally called me 3 different times to schedule, this appointment. Sorry, there's some road work going on. The guy must have gotten really fed up, because he just said like, hey, just go inside. And I couldn't process it, because I was like, how are you gonna call me 3 times and say you have the vehicle and even offer me to test drive it, and not even call me to tell me like, hey, we don't have the car? I don't know. So I go into the Toyota dealership, which is weird. It's like two buildings. One's a Subaru dealership, the other one's a Toyota. But for some reason, I gotta go to the Toyota dealership. Didn't really make sense to me, but whatever. I go inside, and two guys there. One of them just sitting down, the other one's, you know, barely has his mask on. And I'm like, hey, I had an appointment for a test drive for a BRZ. And that's when one of the guys like, yeah, we don't have it. And then the other guy's like, yeah, we were supposed to get it today, but it got delayed, and we might get it, you know, Friday. So I'm like, well, you guys never called me to like cancel my reservation, my VIP reservation that they texted me the link to. The guy both of them just kind of looked at me like, oh man, like tough shit, you know, you drove over here, but that's not our problem, that's your problem. And I'm like, okay. And then that's when I'm like, could I get on a list, or could I, you know, reserve the car? Like I'm down to do a down payment or whatever, just so I could have the car. One of the guys like, oh yeah, this is like the first one in California. One of the guys was like, oh, this is gonna be like the first one in California, and hyping it up once again, which I just do not understand. Is why is there so much hype? I understand the shortage, I understand the chip shortage, I understand the short supply, but to say this is the first one in America, it's total BS, because TJ Hunt has two of them. There's another BRZ right there. He said what's up to me. Shout out to you, bro. There's TJ Hunt got two BRZs. The guy that he like met up with to like, I think, test the exhaust for MagnaFlow, he got a BRZ. They're all Californians. And then the one over here that I made a video of, where the guy like marked it up by $5,000, they just sold it. So for this guy to tell me that this is going to be the first BRZ in North America, it's total BS, and it's such a salesman thing to do. So I just didn't want to deal with them anymore. The guy gave me his information. So that's my little rant, guys. Such a waste of a day yesterday. And then they actually called me this morning to check up to see how my test drive was. I did not understand that either. Why are you going to call me asking me about my test drive when I didn't even get to test drive it? Told the guy that called me the whole thing that happened yesterday, and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna call my sales manager, and then I'll have her call you back. Guess what? It's almost 4 o'clock and I haven't heard back. Like, you guys called me at 9 in the morning. I'm probably not the only person that has driven that far just to look at a car, you know. There's probably a lot of other people, and you know, it's sad that they don't care about wasting people's time. So guys, look at this MR2. This is the first gen. I really love these because they look like a starfighter from Star Wars. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what am I doing driving? Oh, never mind, hold up. There's something's going down over there. Oh man, it's a lot of cops. Okay, let me put the camera down. Oh man, look at that. Like the Home Depot, man. Maybe stealing? I don't know. Maybe muling drugs? I don't know. That's some crazy stuff though. Anyways, we're not here talking about illegal activities. You guys are wondering, what am I doing in Hayward? So I got home and I just called the dealership. Yes, I know, guys. I shouldn't be going back there after what happened, but I called them just to see if they got the car. And I needed to know if they got the car or not. And to my surprise, the rep told me, well, he was supposed to be like the manager, the sales manager or whatever. He told me that they did get the car. So I scheduled a test drive for 5 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock right now. Let's see if I make it on time, and let's see if I actually am able to test drive the car. If not, I wasted an hour on traffic and an hour back. Oh fuck, that was supposed to be my turn right here. Shit, oh man, I got so distracted. That was supposed to be my turn. I'm gonna have to do some, oh man, I messed up. I didn't know that was supposed to be my turn. Okay, if yesterday wasn't an adventure, I think today is. Look at this road, look at where, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the twisties, but this is so weird taking this road to Oakland. It's supposed to be faster, but I'm not really sure if it really is faster or if I really don't know where I'm going. Hopefully I'm going the right way. I guess I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know in a bit. I'm actually enjoying this ride. Honestly guys, I have no hopes. I have no hopes of actually getting there and test driving the car or even buying it. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to get it, you know. I gave up, but I just want to give this one last shot before I just throw in a towel and I just wait like 6 months for Subaru to restock on more of them, you know. But I want to give it this one last shot, you know, just to know that I put in all my effort and it didn't work out. And to anybody that has a BRZ, you guys know this common issue with the seatbelt when your phone's on the passenger seat. Well, update guys, I'm like right here on the side of the road, nowhere. There's some house over here. I was dragging something, which is kind of odd, and yeah, I'm still on track. Gonna be there a little bit late and I have no signal. Luckily the GPS is still on, so let's get out of here. Update, we made it on the freeway. That was some crazy roads. I actually liked it, but that was insane. I got the little branch thing that was stuck under my car on my side skirts off, and there were some horses, which is super random. There's like 2 dudes riding horses, and I saw the house. Well, it kind of resembled the house from Lock and Key. I don't know if you guys ever seen that show on Netflix. Really good show. I think the house is like modeled after the Winchester house, which is in San Jose, Santa Clara. But this house that I just saw right now looks almost similar to it. Like it's like a sister house. Pretty sure built around the same time as well. We're back on track. It's 4:36. I was supposed to be there at 4:30. Normally it's like an hour drive, but might be taking a little bit longer. Oh, I should probably merge to the right a little bit. So I'm like 1.1 mile away from my exit. So yeah guys, I'll just update you guys once I get there, and I'll just let you know if I get to test drive the car or not. Most likely if I get to test drive it, I'll probably like try to sneak in some pictures or videos with my iPhone. But like I said, don't really have my hopes up. Well guys, I was right. They didn't have the car. Waste of time, waste of gas. And man, this Subaru dealership really needs to work on their stuff. They got some nice cars though, I'm not gonna lie. For some reason they have air-cooled Porsche, a Gallardo Spider right behind that, Aston Martin Vantage I believe, and then a couple SS Camaros. And they're actually for sale, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I guess time to just drive back home. And man, I give up. I guess I'm gonna include this in the video before I include the most expensive gas station in the country. And I'm not even gonna bother anymore with the Subaru. I'm just gonna give it like 6 months. Probably stack up some more money, invest it, and if I decide to get it, or if I decide to get the GR86, I'll let you guys know. But right now, I'm tired, I'm hungry, and just want to get this drive back over with. Thanks, Subaru. Look at all this traffic right here. Just want to give a big shout out to the Subaru right here in Oakland, downtown Oakland. It's like a Subaru / Toyota dealership. Just want to give them a big shout out. Thank you guys for not having the car, and even though you guys said you had the car, and let me hit 1.5 hour traffic this way, and then maybe 2 hours of traffic going back once again. Big shout outs to you guys. Honestly guys, it's not too bad. The traffic does suck, but I'm actually enjoying the ride home. It's giving me a lot of time to think. And honestly, I guess it's a sign that it's not time to get the BRZ right now. It's not time just yet. These are obviously signs. So yeah. So honestly, I think it's best. Honestly, I think it's a sign that I shouldn't get it just yet, or I shouldn't settle. I believe that a white one will come. You know, I shouldn't settle with the World Rally Blue one, even though I do like the color. Just, you know, I wanted a white one because this BRZ is white, and I wanted it to be like the reincarnation of Zero, but it was just gonna be like Zero 2.0. Over it. Even though I feel like most people that something bad happens to them, they say they're over it, but they're not over it. But I'm actually over it. Not over this traffic though. It just keeps on piling up. Thank you guys for watching. I feel like most of you guys think I'm a loser right now for doing these drives, but the only reason I did the second drive was just because I just wanted to like make sure, like, hey, I put in all that work. Put the window up. Like, hey, I put in all that work of driving over here, even though the dude told me guaranteed the car was gonna be here, even though I had a doubt. I just wanted to like be certain that the car wasn't gonna be here, and it's time to just kind of like wait for the GR86 to come out, wait for the 400Z to come out, and you know, if I still want the BRZ by that time, I go for it. Most likely it'll be in stock and not marked up. But the other two are good candidates, you know, especially that 400Z. It's gonna cost a little bit more, but hey, that's twin turbo, right? Well, anyways guys, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, and yeah, I'm gonna get this. Oh, finally no traffic. Yeah, you finally hit fifth gear. All right guys, see you next time, and as always, good vibes all around.